You can hear me clear?
Crystal now.
Okay, awesome. All right, so back to what I was saying. So Michael's going to go ahead and share some things that he's been doing to get some success, talking about branding. Now, branding is very important because the thing is, when people are, when you're posting ads and people are, contacting you and in regards to working from home with ZNZ or basically any opportunity that you're involved with, they're buying into you. They're not buying into ZNZ. They're not buying into GDI or any other opportunity. They're buying into you. They want to know what you have to offer. They're trusting in you in order for them to start with you. So that's very important to be able to brand yourself, create some kind of platform so your lead list, because when you're collecting leads and posting ads and generating leads every day, you have subscribers that you're going to be sending emails out to every day, and you want to build a relationship with your subscribers, because these people are going to get to know you through your emails and stuff like that. So branding yourself and building that platform to yourself, to your opportunity, whether it's ZNZ, MCA, any other opportunity that you're marketing. People want to know about you first, okay? And by Mike talking about telling your story, that's a good thing. It's great. A lot of people want to know your story, how you were able, where you're coming from, what's your background, how did you get involved in all this stuff, and that really helps to get your story out there to others, and let them know that you're real, because that's the whole thing. There's so much scams out there on the internet that people don't know what's real, what's not. Can I really make money with this? So by you branding yourself and showing people that you're real and that you've worked a 9-to-5 job and now you're in the work from home lifestyle, that's going to make them feel more comfortable to want to join you, to see that you actually have a real opportunity, that you're not scamming anybody, and that's going to help them want to join you. So anyone that's new, I want to welcome all the new people. And I'm gonna go over a couple of things first before I pass it on to Michael. I want to get you guys on the right path, so you guys understand what you need to do to get started, to start making money, how it all works. Okay, so it all starts with generating leads. Okay, if you're brand new and you just started today, yesterday, a couple of days ago, it all starts with leads. Okay, going out there and posting ads. Getting people to your video presentation. That's where it all starts. Okay, so I'm going to show you where you need to go to start posting ads, to get started, basically. Okay, so let me I'm going to share my screen. So, okay, and while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Pretty sure you should be able to see the screen.
And remember, there's a 45-second delay before they hear you, John, too. So.
Oh, really? Is that what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, there's a delay before they hear you.
Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that, yeah. Okay, now I see a lot of people from the delay from before saying they could hear me. Okay. All right, so there's a good chance they can see my screen. I don't know if you can see it. Obviously, I know you can't see it, because those of you that don't know, Michael Babcock is, blind since birth, and so that's why I'm not asking him if he can see my screen.
Yeah, I'm sure people are probably asking, why doesn't he just ask Michael?
Yeah. So, okay, so I'm getting some feedback. People can see the screen, so that's good. All right, guys, so brand new people, this is what I want you guys to do to get started. You're going to go into your Key Marketing Network back office. You go to keymarketingnetwork.com, okay, and then you're going to log in with your email and password. Once you're logged in, you're going to scroll down here to the where you see the calendar. And to the right, you're going to click on KMN Basic Training Videos. That's where you need to go to get things started, okay? If you're not in the Facebook group, you're going to go ahead and click on, you guys can do this with me. If you're not in the Facebook group, you want to get in there now so I can add you, and you can click on this link right here. Okay, that's going to add you to get you to the Facebook group, and you'll just ask to join, and then I'll add you guys in. Okay, so do that now so you guys can get in. Okay, Once you're in, very simple. Okay, guys, when I first started, just for those that don't know, I started back in 2011. So when I first started, the only place that I knew where to post was Craigslist, because Craigslist was, I used to use Craigslist to sell stuff, around the house and, hold garage sales or whatever, and Craigslist is pretty powerful. I mean, you could post an ad on Craigslist and get tons of phone calls and people communicating with you. So Craigslist was one of the first places where I was posting ads so I could generate leads, okay? So by posting on Craigslist, I was able to start generating leads very quickly, okay? So watch this training video, and I updated it because, Craigslist does come with some challenges. They like to remove your ads and stuff like that. So make sure you watch this training so you can understand how Craigslist works. And for those of you that didn't see the updated video, definitely check out the updated video. I updated this video, I think, about a week ago or so. Okay, so watch that. Here's some sample ads. These are sample ads that you guys could post and just reword it a little bit. You don't want to post the same exact ads over and over on Facebook. Okay, here's also the Penny Saver USA. Watch that video. And then Facebook, I show you how to get a lot of leads on Facebook. So you guys, just so you guys understand, this is what I was doing in the beginning. I was doing Craigslist, Facebook, Penny Saver, Backpage. I was just posting a lot of ads, okay? Because when you go out there and you post a lot of ads, you're going to get leads. I was getting 5, 10, 15 leads, on a good day, 20 leads. And that's what you need to do. You need to get fresh leads coming in every day. If you're getting 1 or 2 leads a day, you got to pick it up. You got to get more leads, okay? So when I first started, I was getting 10, 15, 20 leads, and it was from posting on Craigslist, posting on Facebook, getting on the Penny Savers, okay? So this is where you want to start, okay? And that's basically it. I want to make sure that the new people are on path to start making money. And guys, I was able to generate about $100 a day just from using the free stuff, okay? Just from posting on Craigslist, Facebook. I was able to generate enough, give or take $100 here, $100 every other day. But eventually, within 30 days, I was making at least $100 a day, if not more, when I first started in 2011, okay? So with this basic training here, you guys can get yourself up to $100 a day, okay? So you should be able to start quickly generating cash as soon as you start communicating with leads. It's very important to follow up with all your leads, okay? So that's really it. Let me see if there's any questions. And I know there's a delay. Okay, it looks like no questions yet. Okay, so new people, hit the training, start posting ads, go out there and do it. Okay, that's what you want to do. Get your feet wet and just start, because you want to, you want to be able to learn and earn at the same time. Don't try to figure this all out. Just go out there and start posting the ads, start generating leads, and the money will come. Okay. So, Nikel, what's up, man? No questions for Nikel? All right, Mike, I guess whenever you're ready.
Okay. All righty. Well,
kick it off.
As I said, I hope everyone has a pen and paper. I'm going to work on. Are you still sharing your screen, John? Or?
No, I am done.
Okay. Perfect. That's what I wanted to make sure before I tried to share mine.
We got Nikel just hopped on. You're on, Nikel?
Yeah, I'm on. Can you hear me?
What's up, Nikel? Nice to hear you.
What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, I looks like I can see your screen. Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So, did you have anything else you wanted to go over before I go into my little spiel?
No. Besides, everyone just pay attention. This is some good stuff that Mike's gonna show you guys, and just listen in. That's it. Right?
Awesome. So there's a couple of different ways that I wanted to do this. I wanted to do the drawing and have some interaction with some Facebook people, or with some people in the Facebook group. But we'll get that figured out for that $25 drawing. We'll get it figured out before we're done, and make sure that everyone has a chance to win that. Real quick, those of you who don't know me, I am known as, sometimes when Google is playing nice, the best marketer in Oregon. If you don't know anything about Google, the reason why I said it like that is sometimes you can be search result number 1, and the next day you'll be search result number 12, 14, 16. And it's just, part of the game that you play with Google and search engine. Tonight what we're going to talk about is branding yourself and being able to brand yourself in a means that will be effective to both your business, whether that be ZNZ, MCA, or Instant Rewards. What I'm going to do in this quick presentation, and you should be seeing my screen now, you should be seeing a cPanel login page, and that is the main control panel login that you'll become familiar with if you decide to start actually building your website online and you start actually taking action to be able to get that done. If for some reason you're unable to see my screen share, or for some reason you're unable to actually see what I'm clicking on, and you have any questions about any of the steps in these directions, go ahead and put them in the Facebook group. I'll be delighted to answer them. I would prefer it if you tagged me if you have direct related questions to this Hangout, so that way I get notified of those questions, because I have over 300 groups that I interact with on Facebook. So, looks like we lost Nightcow, but that's all good. He'll join us again. What we're going to do today is we're going to set up a instant rewards branding machine. The reason why I'm not doing ZNZ is because I primarily already have something that I'm using for my ZNZ business, and I own the domain MYIR, or My Instant Rewards is what I bought that for, .ws. And working with Global Domains International is something that all of you should be a little familiar with. Now, I do want to tell you one quick caveat before we get started. If you follow the directions that we outline for you now, and you go through the step-by-step directions, your capture page will be offline, which means you can't capture leads without a little bit more customization on your part. If this isn't something that you're comfortable with, get with someone who can help you one-on-one and provide you some assistance to make sure that your capture page gets built back up. Because what you're doing now is you're taking things from what we've already gotten in place, what John has already gotten in place at the Key Marketing Network for you, and you're expanding that and moving it to a whole new platform. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and log into my cPanel account here. And this is a traditional...
All right, cool. We're good, Mike.
All right. Is it working fine now?
Yeah, we're good, yep.
Perfect. So we are in cPanel now. This is the main web hosting control panel. If you decide to get your own web host or your own website online, you'll become familiar with this particular control panel. It allows you to manipulate pretty much any aspect of your site, and it gives you some powerful abilities when it comes up to setting up your own email addresses or setting up anything else like that. Some of you might say, well, Michael, this looks a lot more confusing than the GDI website.ws site. And that is the case, but GDI website.ws, you got to remember, only offers you limited abilities. They do offer hosting, and if you do a little bit of research, you'll see it's hosting based on Windows servers. That doesn't really matter to the main end user, but I myself personally prefer Linux, which is what this server is hosted on, and it's a different operating system. Anyways, with cPanel, you can go ahead and do just about anything, and one of the things that we need to do is we need to install WordPress. WordPress is the blog that we're going to use in order to post all of our content. If you want to see a great example of WordPress, go ahead and check out my personal blog at yourownpay.com. So I'm going to go ahead and go up here to the top, and I'm going to go ahead and find Softaculous. There we go, Softaculous. So you may have to scroll further down on the page than what I did there, but if you scroll far enough down, if your web host is decent, HostGator, I personally use Arvix for my web host, GVO, there's several different hosting providers out there. If they're decent, they will offer you the Softaculous suite, which will allow you to install, I think there's 500 different one-click install scripts available to you. WordPress happens to be one of them. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use a quick command to find WordPress on this page to go maybe have WordPress as an option. For some reason, it's not showing it to me. But I'll go ahead and tell you on this page where you go. You scroll down to the WordPress option itself and you select WordPress. Once you've selected WordPress, it's going to ask you what domain you want to install it on. That's where you'll select your .ws domain name. And that'll be available in your hosting account. I was hoping it would let me show you, but for some reason the screen reader that I used has completely locked up and isn't allowing me to actually bring that up. So I appreciate everyone's patience with me in regards to that. But once you've gotten Softaculous, the WordPress script itself installed, it's a real simple process. You just select WordPress and then you select install. And you choose the domain name, which if you have multiple domains on your account, then you'll pick the one you want installed on. If you only have one, then you go with the default. And you just hit install after you fill out your username, password, and email address. It will give you a website that you can go to, and it'll say your blog is available at, in my example, myir.ws. And that'll take you, if you go to that URL, it'll take you to my blog. However, if your site is still hosted with GDI and you haven't made the changes that are required to connect your domain name to your blog, and your domain name presently is still being forwarded to your capture page, there's one additional step that you need to do in order to complete the process of setting up. You'll want to go ahead and log into the website.ws/members site. And again, remember, once you complete this step, your capture page will be offline unless you have an alternative capture page set up, and we can help you with setting that up. I have some free training available to be able to walk you step by step getting that set up. If you want access to that, you just need to inbox me on Facebook and I'll get you access to that. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my username here and log in. Normally I'm unable to log in the first time, so we'll hey, look, let me in. So once you're in, you just need to go and find your link or you just need to go down and find your .ws domain name. I'm going to dismiss this message. I'm going to go down here to the bottom and click on myir.ws, which is my .ws link. This is the page that John shows you while you're setting up your key marketing network. When you go in and you'll select the radio button that says automatic forwarding. Okay. But instead of selecting the automatic forwarding, you want to select the very last option to connect your domain name to your blog, which is I will provide my own name servers. When it asks you for your name servers, you'll go ahead and put in your name servers here. For example, I'll put in ns1.butterfly.arvix.com. And that will, you'd want to update the second one as well, ns2.butterfly.arvix.com. And we'll go ahead and hit the continue button, and that's going to go ahead and update those name servers. That's the last step that you would do to have your blog set up online. Now, one thing to note, if you're watching this training live on Tuesday evening, then that myir.ws site will not be live. If you are watching this Wednesday or Thursday, or anytime after Wednesday or Thursday, you should be able to see myir.ws is now a WordPress blog. That's what it's going to go to here fairly shortly. It might actually already be showing up as a WordPress blog for you now, but I like to tell people give it at least 24 hours. What I'm going to start doing is with that blog, I'm going to start blogging about instant rewards. So if you guys want to, you can watch what I'm blogging about and what I'm sharing about instant rewards easily by monitoring that blog at myir.ws. Now, after you've set up your blog, there are a couple of other things that you'll want to be able to do. You'll need to notify search engines that you've actually created a website and that you're posting new content to that. Let me explain to you real quick what my process is for after I post a blog post. Take out your notepad or your pen and paper and take notes for this, because if you follow these step-by-step directions, you'll have the type of traffic that I'm getting, and it's not remarkable, but it's a little bit. I'm averaging right now about 150 to 200 views per day. So if you, what I normally do is I find a keyword that I want to write about. For example, key marketing network. I'll go and I'll type in key marketing network into Google. If you go to the bottom of the Google search, it'll say similar search results. One of the options for key marketing network is key marketing network login page. So I went ahead and created a blog post about key marketing network login page. In that blog post, and again, we have full free training provided to people who are interested in it if I go over this a little too much or too quickly, but in that blog post, I make a heading level 1, heading level 2, and heading level 3, including my keywords. The first paragraph under heading level 1, in the first sentence, I have my keyword as an underlined element. The second paragraph under the second heading, or heading level 2, in the first sentence, I have my keyword as a italicized element. And in the third paragraph, under the third heading in the first sentence, I have my keyword as well. In there, it is in the bold element. One last thing that I do, or a couple last things I do with my article after I've written it, I try to make them around 300 words. I'll include a video and a call to action. Either the video will explain more about the article that I did, or that I wrote, or it will be a demonstration of what I'm trying to teach people. The call to action will either be a click here to sign up for my form, which takes them to my ZNZ capture page. I myself just went ahead and purchased another domain name for my ZNZ capture page, but that's just me. It will take I either do a call to action by having them click on the link and fill out my form, or I ask them to leave a comment and let other people know what they think of the article. Because, you know, when Google sees people come into your website and they see people actually interacting and engaging on your website and commenting, they're going to take action and start watching what you're posting more often. One more quick little thing, and then we'll go ahead and go back to whatever else John has to go over on this and answer any questions. So if you have any questions, please share them in the Facebook group under where John asked if there's any questions. That way we can address those here in a minute. But one more thing that I do after I write my article is I go to a website called socialmonkey.com. If you need a link to this, please send me an inbox and I'll shoot you over an affiliate link. I will make a commission off of it, just so you know, but it's a one-time $7 fee, no monthly cost, no additional fees after that, but you pay one-time $7, and then once a day you can go paste the link of your blog into SocialMonkey. It will go out and you fill out the form and follow the video directions. It will go out and make 25 backlinks to your website or to the new article that you just posted based around your keyword and help Google be able to show that you actually have that available. Now, I did mention that we do have some free training available, and I did mention that you can get access to that. The training that I have the access to, and the training that I can get people access to who are interested in building their own personal brand. It doesn't necessarily have to be a ZNZ. It could be you telling your story about your family, or maybe you're a newly married couple and you want to document your life as a married couple. Maybe you want to set up a marriage blog, or maybe you just had a kid. Maybe you're going through a divorce. I mean, there's a lot of things that people don't even think about that happens to them in life that they could be blogging about. And as long as you have keywords in your blog article and you have a call to action, then you're going to start to see some organic traffic and you're going to start seeing organic sales. Have I made $1 million online? Not yet, but it's coming one of those days. Hope you've learned some sort of thing out of this quick training. I apologize for the technological advances we had both at the beginning and towards the end when I explained what we were doing. If you have any questions about anything we went over, please don't hesitate to ask me on Facebook, either in the Facebook group or shoot me a private message. That's all I got for you today, John. And the drawing, the $25 that people are wondering about. Okay.
So pretty much anyone that's here tonight will be included in it, and then the winner obviously can't be included in the one next week.
Yeah. Yep, sounds like a plan. Sounds like the way to do it.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it on the Facebook group only because this way.
That way we can do it included
someone
drawing.
can't text or something like that, or you know what I mean.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll post when we get to that point, because I want to go over a couple more things. When we get to that point, I'll post it on Facebook. I'll be like, who's on, because we're about to give out the $25.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so let me
I'll
just
hit them up on Facebook personally, and we'll get the information so we can get them their money.
Post the link. Okay,
that's
so
funny.
I'm posting. People love to hear about money.
Well, I was just looking at my notes, and the only thing that I missed from my presentation was one last thing that I do after I post in Social Monkey, which gets me those 25 backlinks, is I post in our private syndication group that I created to get comments, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. All right, I got some questions that people are asking, so nothing towards the blog yet, but let me start with answering the question. So I have Alexander that asked a question. So he said, hey, John, I have a question. He lives next to a college, and he could sign up a lot of people, but the thing is they live in, I guess, apartments where they all share the same internet. Can they still sign up? So what I told him, I responded, but this is good for anyone else that's listening that may be, because we do have college students that are working ZNZ and the key marketing that have a lot of connections. So the thing with that is I recommend him, that's a good question, because I recommended him to communicate with ZNZ and ask them what they would think and what they say, because they're the ones that control that. So because of the fact that it's the same IP, I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of accounts going on hold because they track IPs. So what ZNZ, they may work something with you and say, hey, as long as everybody signs up with their physical address where they live, where they get mail, and what their identification says, they might have to submit in their ID with a proof of where they actually live when they're not in college, and there's a chance it could work. So that's what I recommend, is to check with ZNZ on that. But hey, if ZNZ says it's a go, you're gonna make a ton of money. So, but I'm pretty sure, because obviously ZNZ makes money too. I'm sure they'll direct you on how to get that done. So
exactly, and ZNZ is going to help you out, because they don't just pay us money and they don't make anything. They make money on this. For people who don't know, they make a lot of money for each referral we bring them. But they've also taken the time to go out and build their presence online and stuff like that as well.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that, John, I wanted to cover one last thing real quick.
Okay.
It was the AWeber affiliate.
Oh yes.
Someone had inboxed me just a minute ago and said, hey, Michael, you were going to talk about AWeber affiliates and how to become one. Once you have your blog online, once you've actually set up your blog and have a website that you're actually posting content on and sharing some value with your potential followers, you can submit that website to AWeber, and they're going to go look at your blog and actually make sure that it's you posting to it. They're going to make sure that you're not just setting up a computer script to post random things to it, and then they're going to approve your account. The problem that people are running into right now is AWeber's taking a look at your page, and what you're doing is you're saying, hey, AWeber, can you approve me to be an affiliate? What I want to do is I want to drive people back to your website and just capture their information. You're not showing AWeber that you actually are serious about your branding and serious about your business, because all you're doing is capturing leads. For someone who is just getting started with ZNZ, if you've just gotten started in the past 30 days, and you're overwhelmed by Craigslist and you're overwhelmed by Penny Saver and Facebook, you need to get those down before you move on to blogging. You need to get those down before you move on to video. But eventually you're going to be, if you're anything like me, walking 3 miles a day, pacing, trying to figure out what you need to do because your leads are starting to dry up, or your leads are staying at about 20, 30 leads a day, and it's a stagnant number, and you want to get 70, 80, 90 leads a day, you're going to start exploring blogging. You're going to start exploring video marketing. And once you actually have that presence and you actually start having your site that you can refer people back to, then AWeber is going to start automatically approving you. So just keep that in mind. If you're trying to get approval on a capture page, it's likely not going to go through. If you're trying to get approval on a blog, you have more chances of getting it to go through.
Absolutely, guys, and definitely, you can hear me, Mike?
Yeah, you're coming through fine.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely you want to do that because AWeber is paying out commissions. So just I'm going to share my screen. If you could unshare your screen real quick, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Give me a sec.
And then this way. I'm going to show you guys, once you get the AWeber approved, then what you want to do is you want to go to your key marketing.
You should be able to share your screen now.
Okay. You want to go to your key marketing control panel. You want to click on personal information. And then you're going to put it in where you see AWeber right here. You just put in the affiliate number. And make sure you save the changes. Very important to save the changes, okay? Because you're going to get, what, $5? $5 and change per person.
Yeah, I think it's $5.70 per person.
Yeah, $5.70. Okay, so and this stuff all adds up. You're going to get $5.70 for AWeber, right? And then you're going to get there's an echo. You're going to get $1 for GDI per level. Okay, so if you get you're going to be building a team. Every day you should be signing up people, okay? Or every other day if you're new. But you're going to be building a team. So eventually you're going to have a team of 20. You're going to have a team of 50. You're going to grow to 100. That's how things started out with me. I went from a team from 20 and then 50 and then you know what I'm saying? So as your team grows, your income is going to grow. Okay, so hold on a second. Yeah, so let's say you get yourself up to 100 people. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be looking at for $600 in residual.
Yeah, that's an extra $7,200 annual that you just added to your income.
Exactly. Okay, let me answer another question. Shanice said, okay, she had a question. She wanted to know where she can post ads besides Craigslist, Facebook, Backpage, and stuff like that. So,
classified ad sites.directory. There's
yeah,
240 classified sites.
Yeah, you can do that. See, this is the thing. Craigslist, Facebook, the reason why we have those major sites is because of the fact that, let me stop sharing my screen. The reason why we use those sites are because we get the best results. You post an ad on Craigslist, once that ad goes live, usually within 10-15 minutes, you see a lead coming in, you get a phone call, so you want to see quick results. You want to start seeing money. The other sites take a little bit longer, or you won't see that many results. There's so many free classified sites. I mean, you could go to Google and just type in free classified sites or the site that Michael just gave you, okay? But it's a testing. You want to be able to test out where you're getting leads from, and AWeber is good for that because you could create web forms and track where the leads are coming from. So if you post it on, let's say, Free Classifieds USA, you want to be able to track how many leads are coming from there. So if you're posting on that site on, let's say, Free Classified USA, and you're not seeing any leads coming in, you probably want to stop posting on there. There's not that much traffic. You're wasting your time. So then if you're posting on Backpage and you're seeing, okay, I'm getting 2 or 3, even if you're only getting 2 or 3 leads, but it's consistent, that adds up, okay? And then you're posting on Penny Saver, you're getting 2 or 3, that adds up. But if you're getting no leads at all, then either, number one, you're not posting enough ads, or it's just not a good enough site to see traffic coming in, because time is money. You don't want to spend hours on something that's not going to produce any results. So very important. It's all testing when you go try out those free classified sites. That's why we utilize Craigslist, Facebook, Penny Saver, and Backpage, because those are the sites where we see the quickest results. I don't know, Mike, if you could touch on any of those other free classified sites? Do you see any good results on any of those?
Not as much as I do
Much,
from.
right?
Yeah, not as. I mean, I do. And the thing is because I'm posting on those sites regularly. But if I just posted one ad here and one ad there, no, not so much. But that goes back to one of the things I was talking about earlier. I mean, there's points in my day where I'm not taking calls. I'm not making calls. I'm done with my emailing, done with my blogging. I'll go find some more classified sites. Put together a quick tracking campaign, and actually throw some ads up there. Ad Plotter is another one that I'm kind of playing with that goes out and posts on different classified sites for you on your behalf. That one, comes with a free trial, whatever. It costs like $40 a month or something. But I mean, there's some different services out there that you can experiment with. I myself recommend stick with Backpage, Penny Saver, Craigslist, and Facebook. Get those down. Get yourself into a regular routine with those sites, and then start expanding and make sure to keep that regular routine that you started.
Yep, absolutely. So I'm planning on doing more training stuff like this to teach, so we could teach you guys other ways of marketing, because it's not only about Craigslist and Facebook. There's so many other ways of marketing too. Some like blogging can take a little time consuming, but it's something that you can set in and forget it. You could create a blog and it's out there forever. You know what I mean? And you'll generate leads for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Blogging and videos. I just noticed today that I'm getting a lot of traffic from a Daily Motion video I posted on YouTube in September of 2013. And I'm like, what? It was related to Key Marketing Network or something that I was doing on that. No, it was get PayPal money from money, or withdraw PayPal to MoneyGram. I was showing up as search result number 3 for that search term for a little while, and videos are amazing for leads.
Yeah, absolutely. Videos too. I have a lot of videos out there that have been out there, since 2011 when I started, and I was a newbie, and they're still, picking up some leads. I'm still getting some leads from it as well, and it's set it and forget it. That's why you guys definitely. That's why I'm going to be bringing on more, marketers. I'm going to get somebody to come on that's going to teach you guys Twitter. I'm going to get somebody, to teach you guys more YouTube, teach you guys, Michael came out and showing you blogging and, so stuff like that. So you guys definitely want to be able, because that's where it starts, guys. Generating leads, branding yourself, all this stuff, is what's going to help you be successful on the internet, okay? But those of you that are new, like I said before, if you go to the training site and you start posting where at the sites that I have here listed, you should be able to get yourself up to $100 a day. Start seeing leads coming in very quickly, and follow up with your leads. I'm telling you, if following up with your leads is key, that's what's going to get you money very quickly. Like when I was getting leads, what I used to do is call my leads right away. I would call them, hey, did you see the video? Did you see the video? And stuff like that. So let me see if there's any other questions. We'll take some more questions, and then we'll see who's going to go home with the $25 cash.
Yeah, $25 cash.
$25 cash, baby. Everybody likes cash, right? So it looks like everything's straight. Okay, so cool. All right. So this, like I said, this week, whoever's left on the Google Hangout, you guys will be included in the $25 for tonight, and then next week I'll do a $25 raffle as well. So those of you that are watching the recording and you got mixed up in the confusion, don't worry, you'll be included in the next drawing. Okay, so anything else, Nikel? If you're there, I wanted to bring you out real quick. I don't know if you're there. Yeah,
preferably with clothes on.
Yeah, right. Nikel,
that was funny. My hat flew off on that. What's going on?
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't really see you, but I can hear you.
Oh, you can't see
Maybe
me?
it's best we don't see him.
Well, try to
I don't know. I don't know why you can't see me, but I'm glad you can hear me.
Yeah.
I know I've been having.
All right.
I
Well,
know I've been having.
we can hear you.
Okay.
That's the most important thing. So I wanted to share with everybody, like you got those digital like images and stuff like that, which I believe images when you're posting on Facebook and even when you're sending out emails, it's good to put an image in your post because that's what attracts a lot of people, because when they see, like, so many people are commenting on Facebook. When you actually post an image, people, like, it catches people's attention, and that's going to make them want to view your post more because they see an image and then they're going to read what you wrote on your post. So, Nikel has some really, really good post, images, so I definitely recommend that you guys, first of all, I want you guys to start friend requesting Michael Babcock and also start friend requesting Nikel because they're very helpful. You guys need something, they're going to direct you in the right path. So definitely friend request them. Everybody here at the Key Marketing, we all work with each other. We're a big family. So definitely friend request them too. And any questions? But yeah, as far as those, if you can, Nikel, share with anybody. If anybody needs, some work done, share a little bit what you can do for them.
Sure. You know what? I wanted to. Yeah, you always put me on the spot. It's cool. I like it. All right. Yeah, I plan on putting some training out there. I'm working on some training to show people how to make graphics better for themselves. It's not totally together yet, but I can, just being the loving guy that I am sometimes, I can give you some quick tips that I was going to put in my training anyway. Let me see. What I do, I can show you if I can screen share. Hold on one second. Is it cool? I mean, it'll be quick, probably like
yeah. Go ahead.
1 or 2 minutes.
We're gonna. There you go. There we go. Okay, we'll see your screen.
Computer over here, but it's cool. All right. What I do for the quick ones, like I am a graphic artist, by the way, but I do you go to www.canva.com for the Key Marketing Group because I do not give these tips away to any and everyone. All right, but Canva, it's not like it's a secret, but a lot of people still don't know about it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
A little choppy, but we can hear you.
A little choppy.
Okay, all you got to do is go to www.canva.com, and then it's simple as this. You can see my screen, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, all you got to do is pick which social media you want to go to. You want to do a 8x8 for social media presentation cover. All right. Okay. Well, I'm trying to go on this little Canva site, and just go on there. www.canva.com is spelled CANVA.com. You should be good to go. It's pretty much that not computers like graphic savvy graphic artists, and you can get some dope. I can't really cuss on the show. I'm not sure if I can cuss. So I was gonna say ASS. You can get some dope graphics on here for not being a graphics person. Canva.com, CANVA.com. I would have went into detail, but I'm having technical difficulties.
That's be like Charlie ANBA.com.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. All right, man. Thanks for sharing
All
that.
right.
Definitely hit up Nikel. Cool. All right. So what we're gonna do now? I just posted on the Facebook group. Who wants to win some cash? Who wants to win $25? So who is on the webinar? Who's left on the Google Hangout? Just go to where I posted. Who wants to win $25? and go ahead and comment there, and that's how you're going to be able to win tonight. So let's see who's on. How many people are you showing, Mike?
I don't know. That's pretty close. That's what, 6 people so far?
All right. So you want me to do the pull it out of the hat?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'll write the names down and chop them up, and if anybody else pops in, we'll throw them on. And then those of you that are watching this recording and like, oh man, I got the wrong link and blah blah blah, we're gonna do it again next week. Don't worry about it. Okay. Also, do you want to explain to them? Let me explain to them. You're doing a Square Cash, right?
I am a Square Cash.
All right, this is what we're gonna. Let me explain to you guys this how you guys are gonna get the money deposited. Wait, hold on. There's an echo or something.
Yeah, I think it's Nikel.
No,
I think your computer's too loud.
Oh, Nikel, yeah.
I'm
Just want to make sure you don't have 2 computers on. Okay.
I don't hear it now.
Okay, real quick, guys. Let me explain to you. There's a company called Square Cash. You guys might have heard about it. And what they do is they have an app, right? It's the same. It's actually the person that created Twitter. You guys know Twitter, right? The person that created Twitter and also created Square. Square is that thing that you could put on your cell phone and you could accept credit card payments. You could swipe people's credit cards. Well, they also came up with an app called Square Cash. Okay, it's an application you put on you have to have a smartphone, so you got to have an iPhone or Android. Okay, on your phone, and then you download it to your phone. Okay, a little thing here you click on, right? And you can actually transfer money into someone's account, a friend or family. It's not an application where you're going to pay bills or anything like that. It's just to send money to one person to another. So people that like to, help people out with finishing trial offers, this would be a good route because of the fact that if someone says, well, I don't have money, then you can say, okay, look, this is what I can do for you. They have to have a smartphone, okay, and they also need a bank account, not a prepaid card. It's got to be an actual bank checking account, okay, because what the company's doing is they're actually giving a $5 bonus just for downloading the app, just for sharing the app and downloading the app. So they're going to give you $5, and they're going to give the person that you referred $5. So you're both going to get $5 when you download the app, and you have to make a transaction. So the transaction can be this: sending somebody $1. Once you send that person $1, Square Cash is going to give you $5. They're going to give the person $5, and you can request $1 back. So it's really like you guys are just doing a transaction to get the $5, and you don't pay any money. Okay. So now that person can use the $5 to complete the trial offers. Okay. So this is Mike is going to be able to pay you guys through the application. So now listen, if you don't, worst case, I think Michael, you said that you would do PayPal.
Yeah, if you don't have a smartphone, then I'll go ahead and send it over to you via PayPal. The reason why I recommend the Square Cash is John introduced it to me. John, do you still have a link where people can watch a video about Square Cash?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Because I was going to say, John introduced it to me, and if he wants, he can share that link with you guys. And it's a quick 9-minute video that I stole from him off of YouTube and threw on my own website to make my own landing page. But I don't remember the URL right now, which is problematic. But I got introduced to it, and I'm like, this is cool, because the thing is in most cases, I would say 98% of the time, I've ran into it where it's been that 2% of the time where it doesn't. But 98% of the time, you make a transfer, it's instant. It's not no wait 2 days to get the money. It's you hit send, you confirm on the iPhone. I use my fingerprint to confirm that I want to make that transfer, and it's transferred on that person's card. If you say, hey, request $1 for me, you give them $1, they have $6. They have no excuses not to get the offers done. So I really think people need to start taking advantage of this app because it's a quick way for people. And then what I'm starting to do is, hey, you do the ZNZ2 offers. I'll give you the $6 from the app and from the $1 that I send you. and you do the ZNZ too, here's another $10 I'll put on your account for you. Because you still walk away making money. So take advantage of this app. You can make a lot of money with it. I know just from referring, I think I'm seeing it about 350, maybe 400 just from referring from those $5 referrals.
Yep, exactly, guys. So put it this way: even if they download the app, they're gonna get $5. You're gonna get $5, right? Now that's gonna help them complete the trial offers. Now, obviously, with Big Cash, you have to do a few more offers. Hey, if you send them another $5, that's $10. Okay, you're still gonna walk away with over $100. Okay, so it's well worth it. So you want to use it. Don't go around and offering it right away. Use it as a bullet. You know what I mean? Save it for a last resort. Don't be like, oh, let me get you in free. Let me get you in free. You know what I mean? Because you want to save that, because even with free, people are still going to be skeptics. They're going to be leery. You know what I mean? So don't think that just because it's free, they're going to jump on it. Don't offer anybody anything for free. Save it as a last resort. Have someone go see the presentation. If they're interested, they seem like somebody that has potential, just say, hey, listen, if the money's a problem, this is what I can do for you. And then you can offer them. Now, it's very important, guys, not to go to Square Cash and download the application yourself. If you do that, you won't get the $5 bonus, and I've seen people do that by mistake, and that's why I updated my video, because a lot of people watching the video, and they would go to Square Cash. You have to do it through an invite. So I'm going to give you guys the website address so you guys can see the video. Check with your sponsors first to see if they have Square Cash, and then go through them, like anybody that's with Michael, myself, or if anyone else that has the Square Cash, check with them first. If they don't, then, if Michael's your sponsor, go to Michael, obviously. If I'm your sponsor, then you come to me. So do not go to Square Cash directly. You have to wait for somebody to send you the invite. So you're going to go to www.payyourway, just like it sounds, payyourway, Y-O-U-R, payyourway.info. Okay? P-A-Y-Y-O-U-R, way, W-A-Y.info. That's going to take you to that 9-minute video presentation that I created. Make sure you go to me or Michael, whoever's your direct sponsor, and get their personal link to download the app. You're going to get $5, boom, automatically. And then you could utilize that for people that are having trouble completing trial offers. Like I said, they need a bank account, and the video is going to explain all that. So it needs a bank account. So if there's any questions on that, go ahead, Mike.
But the positive thing about them needing a bank account is they need a bank account to complete ZNZ too.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Because you can't use a prepaid card anyways with ZNZ. So, and you know what? I tell people, hey, listen, you can't use a prepaid, this and that. I recommend to get a bank account. Hey, it's worth it. Go to your bank, and most bank accounts now, most banks, they offer a free checking account, or you could get it for, deposit $10 or whatever. It's well worth it, And I get people that contact me, 2 or 3 weeks later, and like, hey, John, I got a bank account, I got a checking account, I'm ready to do it, So, just recommend that they get a bank account. And I'm telling you, these people will get back to you. So that's pretty much it. So I don't see anybody else that commented. So I believe that's going to be it. Everyone that we have.
I'm thinking too.
Okay, cool. So, oh yeah, let me show you guys real quick too. I don't know if you guys could see, but these are all the $5 payments that are coming in. It just continues on, all these payments. So it's an easy $5, guys. You could go in Facebook groups and just post. I'll give you guys what you guys could post to get people from those Facebook groups. When you go into the work from home Facebook groups, you just go in those Facebook groups, and you can make like $25 a day just from posting in there, people downloading the app. Okay, so I got a little training on that too. Okay, guys, so a little extra money that you can make. ZNZ money, $5 app money. Okay, cool. All right, so let me go back to, okay, so I got all the names here.
I'm going to comment after we pick the winner. I'll comment with how they can get in contact with me. I'll comment on that.
Shaking it up. Shake it up really good. And the winner is Yvonne.
Congratulations, Yvonne. Awesome. I just posted directions on what you need to do, Yvonne, to get that $5 or $25. So shoot me over a text, as I said in that comment, and congratulations.
Awesome. Congratulations, Yvonne.
Yep.
You know,